TVS's last three products in the 125cc motorcycle segment have been absolute sales disasters, and hence no wonder that the company has been absent from this space for the last 4 years. The Victor GLX 125, the Flame and the Phoenix have been quite decent motorcycles, but these didn't manage to attract many customers. Now TVS has entered into the segment again to try its fortunes with this, the Raider 125. So we are riding this bike today at the company's very own test track in Hosur to tell you what all this bike is about. But before going ahead, if you still haven't, please subscribe to our Express Race official YouTube channel and click that little bell to stay notified. So let's start with the design of this motorcycle. So the all new TVS Raider 125 gets a quite unique and sporty appearance, and in my opinion, I don't think that you might have seen anything very similar to this kind of design and appearance. And up front you get this all LED headlamp with this cross-styled LED DRLs, and these should look good in the dark. The fuel tank of the bike is well chiseled, and thanks to the sharp character lines and the dual tone treatment, it looks quite appealing too. The Raider 125 gets a split step-up seat setup, and the only other bikes to offer this in the segment are the Pulsar NS 125 and the Duke 125. Overall, the bike looks quite proportionate, but you may feel that the rear tire looks skinny against the rather decent proportions of this motorcycle. The fit and finish and the attention to detail are great, something that anyone expects from a TVS motorcycle these days. Speaking of practicality, the bike gets a small storage area under the seat along with a front USB charging port. Overall, the TVS Raider 125 gets a sporty design that may or may not be instantly likable, but when it grows on you, it grows really well. Now to one of the biggest highlights of this motorcycle, the Raider 125 gets a reverse LCD display, and not only this is clearly a segment first feature, but in typical TVS fashion, the cluster shows information in plenty. In order to be precise, apart from the usual bits, the display gets a side stand indicator, distance to empty range, twin trip meters, top end average speed recorder, gear shift indicator, and also the ride modes indication that I'll come to in a bit. TVS says that it will soon launch a new variant of the Raider that will feature a 5-inch colored TFT cluster with Bluetooth connectivity, voice assist, and turn-by-turn navigation assist as well. Now a lot of you must be waiting to hear the exhaust note of this motorcycle. So here you go. So just like most of the TVS products, this bike also has quite a throaty exhaust note, and you tell us in the comments if you like it or not. The TVS Raider 125 is powered by a 124.8cc 3-valve engine that is good for producing 11 HP of power along with 11.2 Newton meters of torque. The transmission on this one is a 5-speed unit. TVS says that they have developed this engine from ground up, which means that this engine is not a derivative of any of the company's existing or older 125cc products. The Raider 125 also features the company's Intelligo Tech, which is basically the silent engine start system. As the name suggests, once you start the bike, you won't hear the electric starter sound, and all you hear is just the sound of the engine. Moreover, the bike gets two ride modes, namely Eco and Power, and these can be toggled on the go with the help of a switch on the right. When engaged in Eco, the engine on the motorcycle gets turned off automatically after a few seconds during idling. This is quite beneficial in terms of fuel saving, and in order to start the engine again, all you need to do is just twist the throttle. While there is hardly any difference in terms of the throttle response in both these modes, the rev limiter kicks in a bit early in the Eco mode, resulting in a 10% decrease in the top speed as mentioned by TVS. Speaking of which, during our tests, we managed to achieve a top speed of around 94 km/h in the Eco mode and 104 km/h in the Power mode. The engine on this motorcycle feels super smooth and has a decent grunt in the lower revs. The low and mid-range are strong, thanks to which the bike has a sense of urgency as you start from the standstill. After 3000 RPM is when the engine starts to come into its element, and around 6000 RPM is the sweet spot at which you can relentlessly do 80 to 85 km an hour on this motorcycle all day long. The vibrations become evident only after this speed, but these are not much even when you are close to hitting the rev limiter. The gear shifts on this motorcycle are buttery smooth, and this is certainly one of the best gearbox setups that I have experienced on a 125cc motorcycle till date. One of the biggest highlights of this engine is the supreme level of refinement that stays almost intact throughout the rev range. While this is an oil-cooled engine, you won't see an external oil cooler, and the reason for that is that TVS has employed a mechanism in which the oil is cooled via exposed fins behind the clutch cover. Now, speaking of the riding position of this motorcycle, you get a quite comfortable and relaxed riding position. It's slightly sporty, and the reason for that is that the handlebar is set slightly lower, and apart from that, if you see, the foot pegs are set slightly towards the rear in comparison to the regular commuters on which the foot pegs are forward set. Now, coming to the seat height on this one is 780 millimeters. So even if you are a shorter rider, no need to worry at all. And talking of the seating comfort, the seat is quite wide and well padded, and this should not give you any troubles even over long distances. Coming to the ride and handling part, as we have ridden this motorcycle on the company's test track, we can talk about the exact city mannerisms only once the bike comes to us for a proper review. But from what we have experienced, the TVS Raider 125 should feel very flickable in the city, as it was super quick to directional changes. Add to that the weight of this motorcycle, which is on a quite lower side at 123 kgs, and hence the Raider feels super manageable as well, especially at lower speeds. The suspension is set on a softer side, but the 5-step adjustable monoshock at the rear gives you an option for a stiffer ride as well, which means more fun around the corners whenever you are in a mood for that. The only limiting factor we felt is the grip from the tires, which is just satisfactory and not great. But as you are going to ride this bike for the maximum time in the city, we don't think there is anything big to complain about on that front. The brakes do a decent job of bringing this bike to a halt, and both the front and the rear offer good feedback and bite. Overall, the Raider 125 feels like a great city bike, and with that super smooth engine and spot on riding dynamics, it has got all the essential ingredients to be your humble yet entertaining daily commuter. So an entire day riding the new TVS Raider 125 comes to an end, and you can see its prices on your screen right now. At this pricing, the new Raider comes across as a great value for money offering. It's smooth, it's comfortable, and most importantly, it's the most modern looking and the most feature loaded motorcycle in the 125cc commuter segment that you can buy in India right now. So if you are in the market, on the lookout for something stylish and something that stands out from that large sea of simple and plain looking commuters, and something that is very well in your budget, then the new Raider 125 is one motorcycle that you should definitely consider. This bike will go up against the likes of the Hero Glamour, the Bajaj Pulsar NS 125, and most importantly, the segment leading Honda Shine and the SP 125. This is TVS's fourth attempt in the 125cc motorcycle segment, and since the competition is very tough in this space, it would be really interesting to see how the new Raider 125 performs in the market. So for now, we have only one thing to say: all the best TVS. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching.